Hey guys, Steve here again. Well, I finally got myself my new sander from Jet. It's a new orbital bobbin sander. It's the big kahuna, and I've just been spending the day looking to put it together, and I'll just sort of show you around a bit to the shop. Okay, this is what it came on. It came on a skid, which is really good because it was self-assembled. Here's the this is the one that I used to have before, which is pretty much a standard sort of bench model like most people would have. And the largest, whoops, there's my hat. And that's the large bobbin on that. I think it goes from a 6mm to a 50mm. But, you know, basic one, which is fine, you know, that's great. Now we go through the workshop because I've just been rearranging things, and here's my new baby. Have a look at this one. Hey, this is fantastic. I really like this one. It's a bit of an investment. It was about $2,200. It's called the Jet JOSS S. Okay, now I'll tell you a few things about it, which I think is great. It's a 600mm table, cast iron table, nice finish on it too. It's been well done. You've got your rings here, which I'll just show you. The rings come off. You can adjust the rings for the height based on the screws here. Around here you got a little lock-in pin. When I say lock-in pin, it's just a pin which sets it into you know, sort of twisting around. Now this is about a 75mm unit on it. I'll just show you around it first. Now if we come back down, we've got this rubber thing on either side, which is great to keep the dust collection. Up under here, it's a Velcro, and you pull that down the Velcro so you can access the spindle itself. And the spindle is, you got your lock. You get the spindle lock here when you want to unscrew it, so you just only need the one spanner. Unscrew this here to get out your shaft, and this is the spindle lock here. So we just sort of slip that back up there. I'll just push it. I'll do that, fix it up later. Now, you've got your on-off button. I believe it's got a little emergency switch thing that can come out there, but that's not necessary. It's only me in my workshop. Now I've put it on a Bora PM Portamate, which I think these are great. I like these Portamate ones because what they do, as I lift it down, bang, you can hear it. It now is solid to the ground because it sits on these little rubber stoppers either side. But it's just easy to push them down with your foot, and it just rolls out very simply. Pardon me. The table can tilt backwards and forward up to 45 degrees, as you can see. Around on this side here, there's a lock pin over here, which is you're locking it for 90 degrees. Sorry guys. Okay, it's just a matter of unscrewing here. So I'll unscrew this one here, unscrew this one there, and now I'll pull that out, twist it a little bit, and now it just sort of simply goes up and down and goes, look, see, it goes the other way as well. So I'll flip that back around so it'll lock back in. You watch, it'll just lock, bang, locks back into 90 degrees. Tighten that up here, tighten it up there. It's a great solid unit, nice cabinet. I like the way that the switch is down here. But this is one of the good features of it. This is which I think is fantastic. I mean, other than the sander itself, of course. But here's your little cupboard. You've got to twist the latch out this way. I found that a bit tricky at first until I read the instructions. But then who reads instructions? Probably not many of us. I kept trying to pull it out and thinking, the door won't open, and then you got to twist it. Now, this is all your goodies. Here's the 100mm, and you go right down in your sizes, and these ones, this one, and a little one around here, which is the 19mm sleeve, which is tucked in here. My finger's too big to, yeah, but anyway, they all fit onto the same shaft, and that shaft is you can lift off the entire barrel with that lock nut. Just undo the lock nut, lift off the entire barrel, which is kind of really good and handy. Now down here, it's got a great little setup. Now these are metal, these are not, whoops, these are metal, they're not plastic, which is really good. So you've got a variety of these. Now you can see how good the dust collection is on them. And they go right down to the big one here. What's this next one? That's another size. Here's an elongated one if you want to do like 45 degrees on, say, look what looks like about a 50, and that's a smaller one based on if you want to do it as a 45 degree. And then you've got down here your extra ones in here, which are the it's got it written down on them. I've got to get down there, it's getting pretty hard. Okay, you got 16 mil. So you've got 16 mil, you've got 12 mil, you've got 9 mil, and you've got 6 mil. So all they do is they screw on traditionally, as would another unit. Now I'll just for the sake of saving a bit of time on the video, I'll just shut the door anyway. Now it's, whoops, I'm getting old. Okay, great dust extraction. The dust extraction around here takes a 4-inch hose, which is great. I've got to set this up a little bit better. I just put this temporarily, so that's really good. And you've got a shroud at the back and a shroud at the front. So this shroud here keeps the dust. So what I'll do, I'll fire it up, and I'll give you a little bit of a demo of, first I'll turn on my vacuum. I'll fire this up. So as you can see, it's got quite a large spindle. Raising and lowering. Now what I'll do is I'll get a bit of, here's just a bit of scrap of wood. It's silky smooth. If you want to put a little bit of a lip on it, there you go. As you can hear, it's not very loud. In fact, I'll turn off the dust extractor. When the dust. So that's it going now. But as you can see, it's a big unit. It fits beautifully in the space that I've got. I've got other jet things and other jet sanders and that. Just simply push. Now, as you can see, I've got a lot of room. It just fits into my workshop nicely. Don't have too much excessive area. Okay, so I just thought I'd show a little bit of a thing on it. Obviously, it's a bobbin sander. You know, we're all familiar with bobbin sanders, but it's really well made. The dust collection's absolutely excellent. And it's got a great place in the workshop, which is great. I mean, the place is in a mess at the moment because I've been pulling things out to be able to make the space for it, as we all know what it's like, and I've got to do a big tidy up later. But yeah, I thought I'd show you the new acquisition. It's a good one. It's a bit of extravagance, I would say. You know, bobbin sander of that quality, quite expensive, but you know, it's like any piece of machinery. Once you've got it, you've got it. You know, and you'll get it. I like the idea of the fact that it's got a big bobbin on it, which is a big kahuna, and it really weighs a lot, so it's really quite a good quality. But I'll show you over here. Also too, now again, like I say, excuse the mess, but this is my other jet sander, and it's got this on the end as well, where you can actually put, you've got the table, well, I've got the table somewhere, the table, you can put the table round here and put it on the end, but that's 100mm, and I found the trouble with that was, it's a bit of an afterthought. That one was a bit of an afterthought from Jet to say, well, hey, you could, you know, you could do curved things on the end of it, but the dust extraction's absolutely non-existent. So you've got dust going everywhere unless you put a 4-inch funnel on the dusty in front of it to try and capture that dust, which I've done in the past, and it's been okay. But this other unit, which I've just recently purchased this one, I think it's great, and you know, well worth the investment as far as I'm concerned. It weighs a fair bit. It weighs about 100 kilos or something like that, but not too bad. Not like some of the big machines I've got, which weigh a lot more. So anyway, again, it's not a bit of a Festool thing, but just still a workshop thing. Anyone's interested in some of the Jet stuff, I've got a fair bit of Jet stuff. I quite like it. It's quite good. It's good quality, and I'm very happy. So on that, see you later, guys. Oh, by the way, I'm actually recording this now with my new camera, the iPhone XS Max, the big baby. Hey, the quality seems to be a bit better than what I'm seeing here, because I've got it on the one where I can see my face, which is not. And I just realised I hadn't have a shave. Maybe I should go inside and have a shower and a shave. Okay, see you guys.